Right, hello, hope you're all having a cool day. I've got so much to do. We've got to get cracking. I've got to do something I don't really like, but I need to clean down. It's a new month. I've got a lot of pours coming up that I want to do, so I've got to clean down the shed, the pouring shed. I've got a couple of little things I want to do also. I'm going to send out a bit of punk pay dirt to a couple of people, so that's going to be fun to do. So I've got to clean, when I'm cleaning up, I've got to get some in bags. So yeah, this is more of like a vloggy, this is one of my days type of video, I don't know. So here we are, as you can see, we're in the shed. I've just done the school run, so now I can get cracking and get starting tidying up. And yeah, it's pretty messy. Look at the state of that. As you can see behind the brick there on the desk, all the black pay dirt. There's lots of little flakes of silver and just like little bits and pieces, and I mean some you can't see, but other bits are visible to the eye. So hopefully once I've cleaned down, I did mention in my little intro there, I'm going to do a little bag of pay dirt for a couple of people, and it's more of an experiment, just a bit of fun. So it'd be really interesting to see when they do the panning, if they can find any little bits of silver, because I do know that silver isn't as quite I think it's dense, it's not as heavy as gold, so it is a bit more difficult to pan. So but as I say, it's just a bit of fun. So I'll just crack on with the clean down. As I mentioned, I really don't like doing this. I'm not a very tidy person. So, but here we go. I'll just get it all tidied down. Here we go. Look at that. You can see the little bits of silver still inside the little in the graphite mould there. It's quite amazing. It must be little bits that jump out when I'm pouring. Just a couple of little balls, and another one there in the square one you can see, and all the silver dust there. So all that's going into the pay dirt. But yeah, it's just the way it's all collected. It must be all the silver flakes and dust when I've been doing a bit of filing and sanding. It just all settles. So there is definitely silver on that desk, but we'll see how it goes. And as you can see, I'm not sure whether you can pick it up on camera, you can just see some little silver, I want to say balls, and you can just see it kind of like glistening. And yeah, when I was actually sweeping, I could actually hear the almost scraping, because obviously it's sand, the majority of it's sand that I'm sweeping away, but you can actually hear the metal scraping. So yeah, it'd be interesting to see. I'm going to get it jarred up in a minute. As you can see, I'm nearly there now with the desk. I've nearly got all the bits and pieces. I'll be moving on to the floor, because there is quite a bit on the floor as well, sand and bits of silver, because again, obviously when I've been filing and sanding, and bits have just like jumped about when I've done the pours, I do know there's silver balls on the floor. So I'll get onto the floor in a sec and get that done. So there you have it. That's all from the floor, and you can see there's a couple of little lumps. I only give you a quick show there on the camera, but yeah, there was some lumps of silver in that, so there's going to be some found in that little bit. So that'll just get all added in, and we'll get it all jarred up. So I'm just on the home leg, thank God now, because as I say, I really don't like it. That's why I look so miserable. Look at the look on my face when you can see me, just miserable. But nearly there, starting to put stuff back, and as soon as everything's back, I'll let the dust settle, and we can maybe do a bit of pouring or something fun. Now, for some reason, don't ask me why, I've always got to have my tools in this order. I've got to have my grips first, then my knife, then I go have my pliers, then my big tongs for lifting the crucible out. And I don't know whether it's a bit of OCD, but they have to be in that order. I don't know why. It's just, yeah, it's just one of my, is it idiosyncrasies? I don't know the word, or four boys? I don't know. But yeah, they've got to be in that order, otherwise I don't feel comfy. It's ridiculous. But at least we're nearly there. I'm just getting the last little bit off, as you can see from the desk. So I think now we'll have a look at the pay dirt as soon as it's all in the jar. Now if you can hear that rattle, you'll hear all the little silver bits hitting the side of the glass. So it's definitely silver grain, or I don't know, yes, silver grain balls, whatever you want to call it in there. So hopefully should get some cool pay dirt. Head back inside now, and I really need a cup of tea. Oh, that's better. It's nice to have a sit down and have a brew. So I've got my cup of tea. Now the next job of the day, I've been doing a bit of work with Tiger Stacker across the pond. He's asked me to do a couple of designs for him, and as you can see here, this is the second one. I've done the first one for him, which was actually the Tiger Stacker design, his logo, and now he'd like me to have a look at this one, Dog World and You. So it's a nice little design. As you can see, it's all about dogs, this YouTube channel, and I've got to design him a paw in the centre, as you can see, flanked by 2 hearts and some words. And now I think the words are going to be a little bit difficult because it's only going to be a smallish round, so I think we're probably best just going for the paw and the hearts, and then we can hand stamp it. I mean, this, I'm not actually going to be pouring this myself. This is actually going to be poured by Tiger Stacker, so he just wants the STL file so I can just get it designed and get it whizzed across. Now I'm just going to go through my design process. Now first of all, I'm going to start off with image generation, so I'll do this and just work through, and you can see my workflow and my work process of how I design something. So this is the image I generated, so this needs a lot more editing. We've got to cut it down, just get the paw out, and we just got to do a depth map. So what we'll do now, we'll get straight on with that and do the next process. As you can see here, we've got the depth map now. It's come out really cool. So this is the nucleus, the basis for our design. So what we need to do now is generate an STL file, which I'll do, and then we'll get it into Blender, and we'll finish off the design. We'll get the border and the hearts on it, and that STL file will be ready to be sent across to Tiger Stacker so we can pour it in silver. So let's crack on. We've just got to get rid of, as you can see, the sticky up bits around the edge. We've got to get rid of those, so we'll get them deleted and we'll crack on with the design. Now that's tidied up, we can get on with the proper design stuff. We can start thinking about the border and the hearts on it, so that's what I'm going to do now. There you go, job's a good one. There's a little very quick rough test print I did just to make sure the hearts and the paw come out, so I can get the STL file sent across now to Tiger Stacker, and he's got that for when he's ready to print out. That's job 2 done. Now, next job, we'll have a look at the punk pay dirt. It's been a pretty productive day so far. Got the shed cleaned and all tidied down, so that's ready for another pour. So that's top drawer. Also, we got the pay dirt in a jar from doing the shed clean. I'm out of breath because I've just been running around. And also we've done the design, the second design for Tiger Stacker. So we're well on the way now. But before I sort the pay dirt out and get it bagged up how we need it, time to get in on. It's 20 to 3. I've got to go and do the school run. I've got to go and pick my daughter up, and then it's all going to be carnage. So I'm not sure how much more I'm going to get done today, but hopefully we can get the pay dirt done at a bare minimum. So that's the plan now. Go and get the daughter from school and crack back on. Right, so here we go, back after the school run. So let's get on. Here's our little jar of, well, I say little jar, it's a big coffee jar, look at that. And it's not coffee now, obviously it's pay dirt. And as I shake it, you can see the little bits of silver in there. You can actually see it by eye, so I think it's going to be some cool stuff. So what I've got to do now is basically get it weighed and split it into two, because there's two people I want to send it to, and two people who I know through Stackers Social who do a bit of panning, the gold panning. So I'm going to get it weighed up now and get it split up into 2 equal bags, and then get it packaged up and get it posted out. So that's what my process is here. I'll go through weighing it and trying to split it up, because I know this is a bit daft, but I try and do it by eyeball to make sure there's the same amount of little silver bits in each side, because I don't want one person getting a load and the other not. So it's quite hard to split up without doing anything to it, but I just do it by eye. So there you go, I've put it in a little bag there, and I've aimed for around 130 grams in each bag, give or take. One might have a little bit more in, but I think what I need to do, obviously, if the bag gets punctured or something, I think I'm gonna double bag it and put it in my normal Silverpunk jiffy bags. So that's how I'm going to package it up. So I'll just get another bag and I'll stick them both in another bag and get them in the jiffy bags, and they can get put aside ready for post in the morning. So there we go, get the punk sticker on, and look at that bad boy. Oh yeah, that's some the first lot ready to go out tomorrow morning. So I'll just get the other one in the jiffy bag and we'll get those on the way. Right, there we go. I think I'm going to call it a day at that. I'm pretty knackered, if I'm honest. I've got to have a shower. So yeah, pretty productive day. It's 20 to 5 now, so lots going on. Kids are just eating the dinner. I got them sorted and all packed, as you can see, to get in the post tomorrow. It's Friday today, so they'll go out tomorrow. So I'm not sure. I think this video might go out Sunday. So the guys, yeah, you probably get a Monday. So good timing. But yeah, as I say, knackered, need a shower, something to eat, and we're going out a bit later to watch some Shrek musical thing with the kids or something, some little town hall production. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed that. I'll be seeing you.